Most protesters carrying Russia flags in Kano and Kaduna during Edbad governance protests are from Niger Republic, Professor Akinterinwa. He said the foreigners displayed the Russia flag to register their displeasure at the position of the Nigerian government and the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, chaired by President Bola Tinubu, against the military takeover in Niger. Wahala. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for stopping by. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. A former Director General of the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, Professor Bola Akin, has claimed that protesters brandishing the Russian flag during the nationwide hardship protests in Nigeria in some parts of northern region are mainly from Niger Republic. He said the foreigners displayed the Russia flag to register their displeasure at the position of the Nigerian government and the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, chaired by President Bola Tinubu, against a military takeover in Nigeria. Professor Bola Akin, in an interview with Daily Trust, however, described the situation as a threat to Nigeria's sovereignty. Urging the Nigerian government to be more cautious, he said, "Those who are carrying the Russia flag, what does it mean to them?" He asked. "I am not sure they know anything beyond the fact that they are supporting Russia rather than the West. Are the carriers Nigerians from Kano? My position is that far from it. They are not likely to be Nigerians. It is only when you consider them Nigerians that you can seriously be more concerned about the implications. There is a porous border between Nigeria and Niger, and you have the same ethnic community on both sides of the border. There is no true border between Nigeria and Niger. Consequently, all those who are carrying the Russia flag are basically from Niger. They only came to Kano. These are basically foreigners taking advantage to tell the government of Nigeria that Nigerians are in support of the military junta." The diplomatic further warned that the incident could put Nigeria against Ukraine, which is at war with Russia, and throw Nigeria into crisis. The government of Nigeria is not likely to be taken seriously by Niger because they see Nigeria as a disappointment. There is a need to exploit citizens' diplomacy, whereby citizens of the two countries come together and resolve not to be divided by foreign interests. The Russia flag is a notice to Tinubu government to be more cautious. It is a warning. Ukraine is at war with Russia, but does not have a war with Mali. But knowing full well that a Russian mercenary is a major war ally for Russia, Ukraine decided to take a war to Mali. By implication, they, Israelis, are saying anywhere you find Russia, we can go there and attack. If people are carrying Russia flags in Nigeria, we can expect the anger of the Ukrainian government as well, the same way Israel is attacking its enemies anywhere in the world. So we need to tread more consciously. He added, "Recall that the display of the Russia flag during the protest, which started on Thursday, gained momentum on Monday in Kano, leading to a crackdown on the brains behind the trend. It was gathered that a tailor believed to be producing the flag was among those arrested by security agents yesterday. Sahara reporters had reported that over 2,000 protesters, including women and children, took to the streets of Kaduna State to demand bad governance. The protesters holding Russia flags and chanting slogans expressed their frustration with the current state of affairs in the country. It was gathered that the protesters were heading to the government house, chatting for the military to take over. A clip obtained by Sahara Reporters shows a top military officer engaging with the End Bad Governance in Nigeria protesters in Kaduna on Monday morning. Reacting in a press statement made available to newsmen, the Russian embassy in Nigeria said the waving of his flag by the protesters is a personal decision and does not represent any of his diplomatic policies. So, guys, you've all heard it now. They have started their divide and conquered sick and deeply evil propaganda as usual. Nobody will carry whatever foreigner flag in a functional society. Is a brutal array. Okay, indictment of you shameless traitors, betrayers in the government places of the rest of Nigerians of every tribe and region that you complain about. Your own country citizens seeking help from a foreign country because of your uselessness in all ramifications of governance. Have shame now. Have shame. No shame. Be ashamed. And close your dirty useless. Okay, please. This is a reaction, from a Nigerian. That is really very harsh. Okay, I believe that those people who did that, they were all frustrated by Nigerian government. You know, when you are frustrated, sometimes you do things you don't really know the implication of it. Because they are frustrated by the Nigerian government, that is the reason why they are calling Russia for help. But they made a very big mistake because that is like instigating another crisis in Nigeria. You understand? Nigerians are frustrated, so the government have to understand that they are frustrated. Nigerian government have to understand that for calling another country for help, it's just like we are helpless. But it was a very big mistake they made because they don't know the implication of what they are doing or what they did. It's not right at all for them to do such a thing. If you are carrying Nigerian flag, the best thing is just say, let the country be divided. Yes, instead of even calling Russia to come and take over or come and fight for them. Russia have a crisis in the war as well. So they should say the country should be divided, make every region waka, do their own things. I think that will be better registered than carrying Russia flag. If you can carry Nigerian flag, oh, we are dissatisfied with what is going on. I think if the Nigerian country is divided, maybe it will be better than what we are facing now. That one would have been better than calling, a foreign country to come and help them. By that one, they will now know it's just within. They are just talking within. You understand? Anyway, the producer of the Russia flag, that one is just sewing the Russia flag to make business. They don't understand the implication of what they have done. The Nigerian government have arrested them. According to the chief of defense staff, he said that act is treasonable felony they've committed and that can attract death penalty. I'm dropping it here. Let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. I beg, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, let it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you and bye for now.